Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a question that, let's be honest, is more relevant than ever. In a world that's constantly buzzing and screaming for our attention, how do we protect our inner peace? We're going to unpack a guide for doing just that, for keeping a clear mind in this absolutely hectic world. Okay, so let's just start by acknowledging a feeling we all know. You know what I'm talking about. That mental exhaustion, right? The one that hits you after you've been scrolling through news feeds, getting hit with headline after headline, just swimming in that endless ocean of social media. It's a totally modern kind of tired, isn't it? So before we even get to the solutions, we have to really understand the problem. And the way our source material frames it is, well, I think it's perfect. It's like a kind of mental pollution that's just slowly but surely clouding up our minds and our moods. And this analogy just nails it. Think about it for a second. We all know that a diet of pure junk food is going to wreck our physical health over time. Well, it's the same idea. A constant diet of sensational, negative, or just plain overwhelming stuff online, it slowly chips away at our mental well-being. It's not one big dramatic event. It's a slow burn. Okay, so what do? We're facing this constant storm of information. The answer isn't to just, unplug and go live in a cave, and that's not really an option for most of us. The real solution is about learning how to navigate it all with skill, to engage with the world but on our own terms. Right, so the big idea here is that we can actually build up our mental defenses. And the way we do that is with this practical, ancient toolkit of mental strategies that, honestly, you're going to see feels like it was designed specifically for the craziness we're dealing with today. So let's get right into it. This whole toolkit is built on 3 really powerful, actionable principles. We're going to break down each one and see how they all fit together to build this framework for staying sane. Okay, tool number 1, wise reflection. Think of this as a software update for your brain. It's all about consciously replacing that automatic, knee-jerk emotional reaction with something a lot more useful, clear-headed critical thinking. It's about putting a little bit of space between the thing that happens and how you respond to it. And here's how you can literally start using this right away. The next time you see a headline or a post that gives you that jolt of anger or anxiety, just try this. First, just pause. Take a breath. Don't react. Then ask yourself, is this source actually credible? What's the agenda here? And finally, and this is the big one, ask, how is getting all worked up about this actually going to affect my peace of mind? Now, the second tool in the kit is calm acceptance. You might have heard it called equanimity. This is the art of keeping your mind stable and balanced no matter what's going on around you. It's not about being a robot with no feelings. It's about not letting outside events, good or bad, completely hijack your internal world. And this slide just shows the difference so clearly. On the left, you've got that familiar emotional spiral, right? This is outrageous. I'm so mad. It's exhausting, and you're not in control. But look at the right. It's a calm, neutral observation. You see the information, you acknowledge the situation happened, but you make a conscious choice not to chain your emotions to it. You go from being a victim of the news cycle to an observer of it. And our final tool, this is your proactive defense. It's mindful filtering. Basically, it's about becoming the bouncer at the front door of your own mind. If wise reflection is how we process stuff that gets in, mindful filtering is about deciding what even gets in the door in the first place. This one is absolutely essential for surviving the modern media world. It means you have to actively curate what you consume. Guard your eyes. Unfollow the accounts that just make you feel angry or anxious. Guard your ears. Walk away from those toxic arguments. And maybe the hardest part, guard your mind. Make a conscious choice not to just sit there and endlessly chew on all the negative junk you've already seen. Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, right? But how do these things actually work together in a real life, with deadlines and notifications and social media pressure? Well, let's look at a practical blueprint. This example of Kunung shows exactly how it's done. This person works in social media. They are right in the middle of the storm. But check out the routine. It starts with mindfulness, not the phone. During the day, they use wise reflection as a professional tool and calm acceptance to deal with the inevitable stressful news. And then at night, they use mindful filtering, turning off the notifications to create that boundary. See? They're not avoiding their life, they're managing their mind inside of it. So when you start to put all these pieces together, the reflecting, the accepting, the filtering, it all leads to this incredibly powerful idea. It just completely reframes where we think our inner peace actually comes from.
And there it is. That's the whole ballgame. Real, lasting peace of mind. It's not something that happens because you have a perfect, quiet, stress-free life. I mean, who has that? No. It's a skill. It's an inner strength that you can build, that you can rely on no matter how nuts the world gets outside. You're cultivating your own sanctuary, right inside your own head.
So, we're going to leave you with this, a practical question, a challenge. Thinking about this whole toolkit, what is one little piece of mental junk food in your daily routine that you can consciously choose to filter out, starting tomorrow? Because making that one small choice, well, that's how you start practicing the art of keeping an unstained mind.